Let's talk about the playoffs. I want to talk about the Anthony Edwards and Minnesota Timberwolves playoff run because it's incredible. What they're doing is absolutely amazing. Think about this. They sweep the Phoenix Suns in the first round, a team who I thought could definitely go at least be a good team. At least be not get swept in the first round. I thought they could be like, "Oh yeah, this team could definitely make it to the second round," but I don't see them as championship contenders. But nope, swept by Anthony Edwards, who's only 22 by the way. And then onto the second round, it's Timberwolves versus Nuggets. And guess who's winning the series right now? It's not over yet, but Minnesota is up 2-0 against the defending champions. Denver just won the championship last year. Think about that. And Jamal Murray hasn't been playing as amazing at all. He certainly hasn't been that good in the series. I mean, against the Lakers, he was good, but this Timberwolves defense is really disrupting everything in Denver. And Nikola Jokic, game two wasn't amazing for him. I know it's if he's not scoring the ball, has a lot of playmaking, but they the Timberwolves really slowed him down because they only held the Nuggets to 80 points. They demolished the Nuggets, only held them to 80 points. When teams when teams in the NBA this year are scoring 110 or more points on average, when teams are scoring 120 points a game, 125 points a game, or something like that, when you hold a team to 80 points, that's insane. That's the Timberwolves defense is actually incredible when it comes down to players like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels, Karl Anthony Towns, and the Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. The entire team, they're contributing to an amazing defense, the best defense in the entire NBA. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jaden McDaniels, they're amazing. Jaden McDaniels is an all-defensive caliber player. He should definitely get some votes to be on the all-defensive team. One of them. He's definitely an all-defensive caliber player. He's that good defensively. He's one of the best perimeter defenders in the entire NBA. I could hear you if you say he's the best perimeter defender in the entire NBA. Him and Nickeil Alexander-Walker are deadly guarding. Because if you guys saw that one clip of both of them just absolutely hounding Jamal Murray, I think that ended up with a 24 shot clock violation. 24-second shot clock violation. Man, I saw that and I was super impressed. I was like, oh my gosh. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's really impressed me. Even this season and in the playoffs, he's really impressed me. During the regular season, he kind of flew over my radar. I wasn't paying him too much attention, but later on in the season, I just gotta respect him now. He's incredible. He's certainly helping this Minnesota team in every way possible. I mean, he's incredibly good. Jaden McDaniels, I talked a little bit about him, all defensive caliber player. Anthony Edwards is not bad at defense at all. He's a solid defender. Karl Anthony Towns has really improved his defense, really improved his defense this year. The reason the Timberwolves brought in Rudy Gobert was to kind of make up for Karl Anthony Towns and how he couldn't play defense at all. But no, with Rudy Gobert with Rudy Gobert out in game 2, man, their defense looked still spectacular. Their defense looked so good in the first half and throughout the entire game. It was crazy. I didn't get to watch the game live, but I went back and watched the highlights and all the different plays. Their defense is crazy. And there's Anthony Edwards. I want to talk about him a little bit. I just want to talk about their defense and all the players. Game 2, they held the Nuggets to 80 points without the Defensive Player of the Year. I know they Rudy Gobert definitely helps that. I'm not trying to say oh, he doesn't deserve it. Their team is just as good at defensively without him. No. Game 1, I mean, Rudy Gobert's amazing. I mean, he had a child, so that's why he missed the game. But I'm just saying everybody stepped up to play amazing defense. And, like, everything's going super well for them. Jamal Murray got extremely mad and threw the hot pack on the court, and he got fined for it. I was thinking maybe suspension. I mean, because he could have injured somebody on that, but a fine for however much money it was. But let's talk about Anthony Edwards. The man is averaging, I think, 33 points a game. I think around 7 rebounds and 6 something assists. Those are just, I think, rough estimates. I don't know what his exact numbers are. But he's also shooting incredibly well. I think it's 50 something percent from the field. I think it's like 54% from the field and 42% from 3, which is absolutely incredible. He's leading this team at 22 years old. And, like, I want to say something else about the entire NBA, not just the Timberwolves, a little later on in the video, but he is leading this team at 22 years old, and it's incredible to see because I'll get to this main point, but the NBA is, the younger generation is really kind of taken over, and Anthony Edwards is going to be the face of the league. Yeah, well, one of the best players. I think Wemby's going to be the face of the league. It's probably going to be either Anthony Edwards. It's probably going to be, let's say in 10 years, it's probably going to be Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, and someone else who I'm probably forgetting. But those guys, those two are at least going to be the face of the leagues. Anthony Edwards, and if he makes the finals this year, and if he somehow wins, like, I've really, like, started to, like Anthony Edwards more and more and more as the season, went on. Like, I expect him to be good, but, like, not leading a team at 22 years old, beating the reigning champions. Like, I expected him, oh yeah, this guy's going to win a championship. He's going to be leading this team. But, like, it's already happening. He's showing that he's going to be a face of the league for his entire career. Not even the next decade. For this entire career, probably, he's going to be the next face of the league. Sharing it with Wemby and whoever else is going to be the face of the league. It's incredible. He's insane. He's stepped up his game. A regular season, he was still playing amazing. But now in the playoffs, he's on a whole nother level. Like, and he's not just straight up carrying this team, like, offensively. I know he's had, didn't he have back-to-back 40-point games? Game 1, I think he had 42 points. But Game 2, offensively, I mean, I'm not saying he had a bad game. He still had a great game. I think he still had 26 points, 27 points. But no, he's not. He doesn't have to go out there, average 45 a night, just to win a game. He still has an amazing team around him. Karl Anthony Towns, great. He's been an amazing offensive player for his entire career. Everybody. Everybody. Mike Conley's playing better. This whole team is playing better in the playoffs. I know Jaden McDaniels is not having the best offensive second round. Like, just in these past 2 games, I know, 5 points. I don't think he scored in the first game. But, the defense shows you how good he is, and this team is incredible. I know there was also OKC Game 1 last night, and they won by a lot, too. They won by a lot. And Shea, the defense in that game looks incredible, too. I mean, is Dallas in trouble? I don't know. It's been 1 game. But I want to just focus on the Timberwolves series. Its series is definitely not over, but it might already be over. Timberwolves Game 3 tonight. I'm really excited to see what Anthony Edwards can do. I don't know if... I'm sure Rudy Gobert was probably going to play tonight. I'm sure he would. But I don't know. I mean, his child was just born, so I don't know if he's going to take another game just to, actually, raise his child a little bit. Because he was just born yesterday. Or 2 days ago or whatever. I don't know. He might take another game. I have no idea. He might not. He might play. I have no idea if they said he's going to return or not. But I'm really excited to see what the Timberwolves can do. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to just say, oh yeah, Timberwolves got this series, and then Denver comes back and wins it. I mean, it certainly can happen. This series is good. All I'm saying is, respect the Timberwolves. They have arrived. And they're not slowing down anytime soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know I didn't go too in-depth on stats, advanced stats, whatever. I just wanted to speak my mind about what I think about the Timberwolves. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.